Here I am with my special Quizmaster Bird tie on. Greetings. I've not done one of these for a while. I don't know why. Maybe I just couldn't be bothered. Maybe Robocop told me I weren't allowed. Piss off doing your lives of shit. But I'm doing one now because I want to try out, as you'll have seen from the description, how we can do Kahoot on a live stream. And if it works, I'll do my own little quizzes and we can do them. We can do like regular ones this way rather than just random ones. Look, I'm watching myself on here. I wonder what it... Look, it's weird. Look, there I am. See how much of a delay there is before I'm holding phone up to camera. Look at that delay. Look, and now you can see yourself in there. And then let's see what delay is for it becoming on that one. See what happens. Look, you ready? Look, there's another little fern there. And then let's see how long it takes for that one to appear. Ready? Any second now. Look, there's another little fern. How weird is that? Oh, what nonsense. Right, let's see who we've got here today. So we've got the delectable Matt, who is featured twice in a Soups On video, and the third part, which is the second one Matt was in, went live today, and it was the one where Matt provided the soup. So thank you very much, Matt, and it was a good video. And I can't believe there was one little freeze frame caption that had the tune missing, but everything else was great, and it was a good soup, and you are a good co-host. So there. Who else have we got? We've got me. I were talking on my own chat. That guy from SETI Alpha 5 says, hi, guys. Hello. Juju's here, called Julie. Very funny. Hello. Your move, creep. Yes. Oh, we've got... oh, no, Rob's got a migraine. Rob from Beards and Bangs is here. Hello. Spooky with the camera thingy. Regular quizzes are shit. Are they shit? Get it? Regular. Oh, very funny. Ali Mac is here. Hello. Normally 20-second delay, which is kind of cool. You can pee about it. Julie says hello to everybody else in the world. Joe's here. Hi, Joe. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your little drive back down to Bude in Michael Jackson. And how's your window? Has that started working randomly? And Joe says, evening all. I love Kahoot. I used to use it in school. See, this is where Joe's showing how much younger he is to the rest of us, because I've only used it at work. I don't think it was a thing when I was at school, like a bazillion years ago. Oh dear. And Julie informs us that Cookie is being a dick. Now, I assume what Cookie's doing there, because she's just let her into the rabbit room with Professor Sputnik. I assume what Cookie's doing is annoying Sputnik, which she does quite regularly. Who else have we got? Oh, there we go. That's all the people we've got at the moment. So hopefully, at least two of you. We didn't. Oh, that guy from SETI Alpha 5 says we didn't even have the internet at our school. I don't think we did. I remember we had an Archimedes computer, and that was like the best thing ever. And even though it was supposed to be used for doing like CAD stuff on to a certain degree, I think the best thing we ever used it for was playing Arkanoid, which was tray fun at the time. Joe confirms, not at the moment, no movement on the window, but we'll look at the fuses and the switch before I take the door card off. Yeah, they're a bit of a pain, window regulators, at the best of times, aren't they? So you're best checking the easier stuff first. But it's more like the window regulator, so there you go. Right, so let me get... I put this in the comments, this link in the comments of the what are you on about, Simon? In the comments of the post on Facebook. But that's the post That's the post. That's the page you need to go to that I've just stuck in the comments. And what you'll have there is a big page, and it'll say Kahoot, and then it'll say game pin, which I'll share in a second, and then an enter button. So basically what you do is you put your game pin in, press enter, then I think you have to put in your nickname or your name, and then I think you press start, and then it puts you in like a room for the beginning of the quiz. Then what I'll do is I'll share screens so we can see who's in the room, and then I can start it. So the idea is you should be able to, I don't know, see what I'm doing. You should be able to see on your phone or your computer, whatever you've used to go to that website. You should be able to see the question, and if it's anything like the ones that I've seen before, there'll be multiple choice, and you basically have to click on the right color. If it's on your phone, I think it gives you the question, and then it's just got 4 squares for the different colors. I'm not sure what it does on the laptop computer screen. We'll see how it goes on there. Ernest Pickles here, and Ernest says it looks good. It looks to me as if Simon has been looking through and borrowing from my tie drawer. Is this an Ernest Pickles signature bow tie there, Ernest? If so, you should do a range of them. It'd be quite cool. Matt. Matt says, no wonder I failed my exams. It's called high school, not school high. My bad. It weren't even high school when the school I went to a comprehensive school, which was a very 80s thing. That guy from SETI Alpha 5 says, what's the pin? I'll share it in a sec. I need to fire up the quiz first so it generates the pin, and then I'll pop it in the chat for you all. Alimax says, we had Windows 95 the year I left. So you're quite a bit younger than me then, Ali. I'm sure. Like if it was Windows 95, when did I leave? Oh, probably. I'm maybe not that much younger. Maybe 2 or 3 years. Joe says he's good. Been working on MGA all day. It's been fun apart from rusty screws to get the mud flaps off. Ended up having to cut them off, which was a shame. Yeah, that kind of happens on there. You get that on TFs where the bumper's screwed into the wheel arch as well. And Ernest Pickle confirms that this type of tie is his Sunday wear, which he wears every day. So every day is a Sunday to Ernest. Alimac 44, yeah. So what, 44? 3 years younger than me. I was quite accurate with my predictions. Right, so let me fire up one of the quizzes on this page and make sure I've got all the available doobies. Right, okay, so we want classic mode. Right, it's just loading a pin up. And then I shall put it in the... Just copy it. So that there should be the pin number that allows you to get into the game. And I'll be able to see when players start coming into this waiting room area. I'll share screens. Say I can't remember whether it's whether it always shows on the device the question or whether it just shows the different colours for the answers on the device. But we shall certainly find out. Oh, here we go. So we've got some people in already. One person's just disappeared for some reason. Right, let me get sharing this screen. Right, present. Share screen. Share screen. This one. Share. So I've got another phone set up here so I can see comments. I just don't know how quickly they show up from there. So let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's put Khan? Right. I think we've got everybody there. Is anybody waiting to join? I'll give you. I can't see a timer anywhere. Guy from it. Oh, you should have known that. I should have known that. Right, we've got 5 folks in, so we'll do a start. So again, bear with me. I can't remember what format it's going to be. It'll either show you it'll show you the question on the share screen anyway. But then on whatever device it is, you might have to press a button or on your phone or whatever. So yeah, let's just see. Oh, Ali Mac's going to watch. No worries, that's fine. You can keep us all entertained with random gibberish in the comments. And Ivor Howard says, hello from Portsmouth. Greetings. Right, I'm going to press start. I don't know whether you can hear the Kahoot music either on the stream. So it's all British cars, this. So I think it'll be multiple choice. You've got to say which car it is. Should be easy. I hope. So what car is that? Oh, everybody got it right. Everybody got that perfectly right. Oh, on your screen, you can see me, can't you, to one side in the shared screen there. That's kind of cool. Let's go back to this now. So, yeah, 5 people answered. 5 people got it right. But who did it quickest? Because if you get it right, and if 2 people get it right, it's whoever got it right the fastest, basically. So the score where it says 937, which Joe obviously got, it starts off at 1,000 and counts down to 0 when you're running out of time. So if you get it wrong, obviously you get none. But if you get it right straight away, you get a higher score than someone that took a while to get it right. If that makes sense. So at the moment we've got Joe winning. We've got Ernest second, Matt third, guy from City Alpha 5. Is it? I can't remember your name. You have to tell me in the comments. Is it Jaden? I can never remember. I get confused. And then we've got Julie at the bottom because she's rubbish. Hey up, Simone. You're too late to join this one, but I'm going to do another one after this, which will be the same. And hi, Tina. Hope you're doing well. Moving on to question number 2. So I think they're all going to be the same format. What is this car? Ooh. 6 people. I've got 6 people all of a sudden. Somebody's joined. So, yeah, again, everybody got it right. Let's have a look at the scoreboards. Ernest dropped from second. And we've still got 5 people there. I don't know where that 6th answer came from. That's bizarre. Question 3. Oh, they're getting a bit more tricky now for people that don't know. In fact, I'm struggling with that one. I'm struggling. I'm taking my clothes off because it might prove a distraction and put some people off. So we've got 6 answers and everybody got it right again. So I think the lesson I'm learning so far from this is maybe I need to choose trickier quizzes. So Longman has the Longman 420 has the highest answer streak of 3. That makes no sense. Everybody should have got 3. You're not making any sense, Kahoot. Next question. Barry. Not Jaden. That's everything cars. What is this car? Is it a Ford Fiesta Mark II, a Ford Fiesta Mark IV, a Ford Fiesta Mark III, or a Ford Fiesta Mark 1? Come on, people. Ooh, we've got a split. Although now we seem to have got 7 answers. I don't know how that's worked. But anyway. We've got more people joining in. Which is good. I like this. What are the scores, Judge Doors? It were a Mark 1, weren't it? That I'm sure it were Mark 1. Mark 2 had rectangular lights. Question 5. What car is this? Ford Escort, Ford Sierra, Ford Granada, Ford Capri. Now, Simone didn't know this one. We're all scroodled. It was, of course, a Ford Sierra. 4 people put Ford Sierra. 2 people put Ford Granada. 1 person put Ford Capri. To be honest, I didn't expect Joe to get that one wrong. But Barry's winning. Matt's screaming into second. Ernest's firing himself back up to third. Joe's dropped down to fourth. Ben's gone right down there, and I think there's some other people that aren't on the scoreboard now. So, moving on to question... what question we're at? Wait, question 6 next. Question 6. What is this car? Now, that looks sick. I really like that. I mean, I assume most people would hate that, but I really like it. Ooh, a spread of answers there. I personally wouldn't have been able to tell you what model it were. But it's a Volvo 244, apparently. I mean, I don't even know whether you can tell the difference between a 240 and a 244 like that. Well, look at Ben rocketing up to first. We've still got Barry second. We've got Matt. I had a pen here. Here we go. We've got Matt third. We've got Ernest fourth. And we've got Joe back down in fifth. Right then, let's have a look at the comments. Let's break and have a look at the comments. So people are saying hi to Tina. People saying hi to Simone. Joe saying he's bad with older cars. Are you all right there, Simone? You've got a funny face, like an ill face. Matt says, my internet connection doesn't help. My phone already ahead of my Chromebook. I'll try and make a bit of a gap in between questions then well, I don't know whether that'll make any difference. By the way, tell me in the comments if you can hear the Kahoot music. I mean, there's nothing on now, but during the questions, I'll turn it up and see if that makes any difference. Oh, sorry, Simone. I'm a bit slow today. Right, moving on to the next question. Let's see if you can hear some sounds. Oh, look at that little thing. I'd like a race prep one of them. Ooh. So it was an Austin A35. 3 people got it right, and then 4 people didn't get it right. Let's have a look what that does to the scores. Barry's at top. Matt second. Ben's third. Ernest slipping to fourth. Joe's fifth. Everybody's doing quite well. What are we on now? Is it question 8? I think it's question 8. Very quiet chimes in the background. I'll try. Yeah, they're not super loud anyway. Yeah, you don't really need to hear him. I just thought it might add a bit of atmosphere. When you create your own, or maybe even when you start other people's, actually, you can choose which background noise, which background sounds you want and stuff. Joe says Kahoot music is good. I'll go to the next question. Question 8. What is this car? Oh, I thought everybody were going to get that one right then. It's a TR7. Anybody that's seen the Tech Twist would know that. Because it's Lance's car, isn't it? Lance has got one of them. Adam's here. Greetings, Adam. You can join in the next quiz. You can join in this one, the pin's at the bottom, but there'll be another one that I'll start up after this one. And Matt confirms that he loves an atmosphere. Do you love a party with a happy atmosphere, though? Because you should. And then Matt says hello to Adam. Let's have a look what's done to the scores. It's done absolutely nothing to the scores. Still exactly the same. Moving on to question 9. What car is this? What car is that? Ooh, one person didn't get it. One person put Polo, which in fairness, they do look really similar, but it's a Mark II. A Mark II Golf big bumper, that one. And it's not altered the scores at all. Although Barry and Matt are quite close, so there is a chance. Ben, you could get second, but Matt and Barry, either one of those could win on this one. Ernest, I'm afraid you could get second as well, possible. Joe, you're out of it, unfortunately. Last question. Let's see, you'll be the ultimate champion. Until next quiz. Nah, I'm confused because I thought that were a 900. Apparently, it's a 99 turbo. Does anybody want to dispute that? Oh, Simone said it's a 99 turbo, so there we go. Cool beans. So let's have a look at who won. In third place, it was Ben. Second place, it was Matt. That means Barry must be the ultimate winner. Winners up, Ernest and Joe. There we go. Right then, so it should be back to me. There we go. How did people like that? Is it working? Is it a format that you enjoy, and does it work? And what's it like from the users' side? While I'm waiting for you to put some comments in there to tell me, I'll play a little advert from one of our sponsors, if that's okay.
Today's video is sponsored by Spontex. Handy, comfortable. For a close and comfortable fit. Oh yeah.
There you go. So yeah, hopefully it's working all right. Let's have a look what you people have popped on there. Oh, Carl's there. All right, Carl. You can join the next one if you want. Well, I assume people join that one, but everybody can start from scratch on the next one. Juju or Julie. I don't know what name people know you by. I'm just going to keep saying Juju. People in the chat. If I say Juju, that's Julie. All right. Says, I know everything about cars except classics, modern, sport, and all the cars that have wheels and engine or exhaust. Loon. Ben says, well done, everyone. Barry says, yeah, that was fun. Ali said it was a bit of fun. Joe said that was really, really good fun. Cool. Simone, again, she thinks it was fun. Ernie's Pickle says, that were a great quiz. Don't tell Norman about it. No. Colossal result. Matt says it was all right. Simone greets Ernest with a hello. And then Ernest says, hello, young lady. Cool beans, right. So let me fire up this other one. Which page is it on, Simon? Come on. Sort your send out. Oh, you can shut up, Facebook. We don't need you pinging. Click. Leave that one. That's one we've just had, and that car weren't even in it. Let's go back, have a look at my favourites, see what we can find. In fact, I'll ask you now. Do you want another car quiz, or do you want like a general knowledge quiz or something that's not specifically car related? Because there's loads I can search for. So I'm thinking rather than alienating the non-car folk, we can look for something else, or we can have another car quiz. Let's see what people think. Simone says, have you got photos ready for the challenge next week? No, I'm going to do one a day. What I need to do, Simone, either screenshot the post to try and remember which one each day is, or ask you to send it me or something. Yeah, I'm going to do them each day. Oh, Ernest's off. Goodbye, Ernest. Have a good evening. See you later. Barry's not fussed either way. Carl says general, then car, then be a quiz. Okay. Ali wants a car one. Matt says it's up to me. Simone says car. And Joe says car. And Julie says she doesn't mind if it's another car one. She's good at losing, which is true because she's always losing. And Ali, Matt says his general knowledge is rubbish. Well, it will only improve by doing stupid Kahoot quizzes, but we'll go for another car one. Which one was it? It was this one. It's called Vehicle Manufacturers. Let me just have a quick look. So it's more. It's not picture based by the looks of it. Well, some of them are picture based, but it tends to be things like which car manufacturers achieved the most wins at the Paris Dakar Rally. Which car was sold as the most expensive car ever? That kind of general. Well, it might be general car knowledge, I suppose. But we'll have a go. See what we get out of it. Bear with me 2 seconds. Classic mode. I don't know why I typed the pin in the thing before, because I can just share the screen that's got the thing on it again. Which one is it? Here we go. There's your pin number, guys. Let's get people logged in. Oh, so you and Tina are double teaming up then, Ali. I mean, that makes sense. If Julie was in the same room as me, I'd definitely not be helping her, though. Matt says, same here. I want to use Simone's quiz as an excuse, or Simon's quiz as an excuse to drive out. Simone's quiz to take as an excuse to drive out to take photos. Ooh. Would we win, Simone, if we had a Streetwise and a Rover 57 in the same shots? Will there be a prize for last place? Crushing disappointment is the prize you get for last place, Adam. Matt says someone has crapped in the someone has crapped in the lay-by. I stopped to eat my McDonald's in yesterday. I had a mouthful of chicken sandwich when I saw it, and yes, I still ate the sandwich. Right, Simone. So what you need to do, if you go to, hang on, I think. Right, bear with me 2 seconds. I'll find the URL. Basically, you go to the Kahoot URL, and it'll come up with a page. Let me share this page so you can see it. Which one is it? Right, so if you go to that web address at the top there, Simone, kahoot.it, you'll be presented with that page there. So if you let me know when you've got that. All right, Rover Joe, hope you're doing well. No, it'll be a different pin. I'll show you that when Simone's confirmed that she's at that page. So you can do it on your phone, Simone, or you can do it on the laptop. Although I'm not sure. Do you have internets on your phone? I can't remember. And once you've got that page there, I'll move to the. Right. Okay. Perfect. So bear with me, and I'll share the screen that's got the pin number on it. This one. So this pin number here, Simone, if you pop that in that little box and then click start, it'll ask you to set a username, like one of these nicknames, and then we'll see it pop up. So, you're there. You're already in. So you're sat there now until I click start. So we've got Simone. We've got Rover Joe's in. We've got Simone, IP Daily, Ben, Tina, Adam, Joe, Julie, Barry. I'm assuming that's you, Matt. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. I could have just looked down here, couldn't I? Right, I'm going to start. So first 10. Oh, that's no good. Thanks, Julie, for putting that in there. Right, everybody ready? I'm going to press start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. And I'll turn the sound up as well. When it lets me. Which manufacturer makes the Qashqai? Ooh, straight in there. So 9 people said Nissan. Yep. And 1 person said Toyota. Let's have a look at the scores. Ooh. Everybody answered quite quickly there. Let me look at them. 3 people answered exactly the same time. I thought that were an onion at first. It's the Earth with a hat on. These are all very bizarre. This one's the best one, I think. No, actually, this one. Moving on to question number 2, which is the one that comes after question 1, but before question 3. Oh, I'd have got that wrong. I'd have thought that would be the Volkswagen Beetle. But no, apparently the Toyota Corolla. Matt says he wasn't in. I think his comments have gone off on one. Oh, it's Carl, IP Daily. All right, okay. Are you managing to get in now then, Matt, or do you want to wait till the next one? Well, you'll have to wait till the next one if you can't get in. Let's have a look at the scores. Look at Simone streaking off in front. Oh, Matt's in, and he's still second. How does that work? Ben's third, Carl's fourth, Joe's fifth. Moving on to question 3. What country does Kia come from? Kia, not number. Fine, straight in there. 9 people got it right with Korea. 1 person got it wrong with Japan. I don't want to make assumptions, Juju, but did you say Japan? And I'm not moving from that screen until Juju confirms. Yeah, I'd have said VW for that one, Ali. Matt points out a gentleman always comes second. If you're lucky. Juju says not this time. Who put Japan then? Oh, I can only assume it was the person whose name's just disappeared. So we've got Simone straight in at number 1, Ben second, Carl third, Rover Joe fourth, and Barry fifth. I wonder what that's supposed to be. It looks like a really stylized SNES or Super Famicom. Anyway, I digress. Moving on to question. Are we on question cat now? Yes. Which version of this car is the correct spelling? Literally everybody got that right, which I am. Well, there's two things that astound me there. Number 1, everybody got that right. Number 2, I thought you could only have 10 players maximum on the free thing, so that you can have more than 10 players is quite frankly amazing. So well done everybody for getting it right, and well done for me for being wrong about the limit of players you could get on there. Oh, I want to click that button, thank you. Oh, maybe you can only get 11 players. Look, player limit reached. So Simone still first, Ben second. Oh, you've got a streak of 4. Rover Joe's moved up to third, Carl's fourth, and Barry is fifth. All right, then, stop telling me that. Question 5. Let's have a look. Which of these cars in the Ford range was built the earliest? Oh, well, this it is obviously the Anglia. I keep saying Anglia, which sounds the same now. So it's obviously the Ford Anglia. Yeah. None of them ones, is it? Especially not this one. Bloody Nora. Bugger off banner. There we go. Simone's right. Stop telling me we've reached the amount of players. Thank you. So Simone's number 1, Ben's 2, Rover Joe 3, Barry's 4th, and Carl is number 5. Question 6. You put Fiesta, and I'm proud of it. So where in the UK are Nissan cars built? And the answer is Sunderland. Are they still built in Sunderland, or is this quiz now showing its Brexit aging? So I'm sure they've pulled out now, haven't they? But yeah, Sunderland, YI man. And Simone still streaking ahead. Ben second, Barry third, Carl fourth, Rover Joe slips down to 5th. I'm back on to question 7. Question 7. Yeah, it's a Vauxhall Golf. The Vauxhall Corsa is definitely a Vauxhall. Now I'm guessing. I'm gonna go out on a limb again and say Juju put Corsa there. Now confirm for me if that is the case, Juju. Heisenberg, greetings. The code's at the bottom, but I think you can only have 11 people logged in. So the next one we do, I'll do one more after this. That's like a general knowledge-y random thing. And basically, it'll be the first 11 people to log in. Oh, you put Corsa, you pudding Carl. I was gonna berate Juju for putting Corsa because she learned to drive in a Vauxhall Corsa. You saved Juju from a berating. Oh, look at that! Joe jumped ahead, and so has Matt. So we've got Simone first. We've got Ben second. Oh, excuse me. We've got Barry third, Joe fourth, and Matt fifth. Everybody's doing quite well. Question 8. Which of these cars is a model of SsangYong? Yeah, that's what I'd have said. I don't know what a Leganza is, but it's Daewoo Matiz and Skoda Superb, isn't it? Oh, Adam's popped up onto the scoreboard. So we've got Simone first, Ben second, Adam third, Barry fourth, and Rover Joe fifth. Have you noticed, Joe, or Rover Joe, that I can't say your name without saying Rover Joe? It's got to be Rover Joe. I can't just say Joe anymore. Question 9. Which car manufacturer has achieved the most wins at the Paris-Dakar Rally? Mitsubishi. It kind of makes sense. They are quite utilitarian, aren't they, Mitsubishis? I can't remember Honda making a big thing about them entering Paris-Dakar. What was the other one? Porsche. I'm sure Porsche have. But yeah, Mitsubishi. Oh, look at that. Simone first, Ben second, Adam third, Tina fourth, Barry fifth. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. I can't remember. Oh, we're on 9 out of 20. So we'll answer question 10 and then we'll have a bit of a break and some chattings. Question 10. And it was the Ferrari 250 GTO. There we go. I would have gone with the Bugatti Veyron. I would also have gone with Skoda Fabia because mine ate through drop links literally every 5 seconds, it seemed. So, yeah, 5 people got that right. Sorry, 1 person got that right. 5 people said Bugatti and it wasn't. And 3 people said Rolls-Royce Comage, whatever that means. Sounds like a yogurt. So Simone still first, Barry's moved up to second, Ben third, Adam fourth, Tina fifth. Let's have a look at these comments, see what's going on there. Right then, everybody seems to be busy playing the quiz, so we're not getting much comments except from Rover Joe, who then keeps missing his answers because he's busy typing. So Juju put Fiesta, well, obviously that was wrong. Then Rover Joe says, "Shit, I misclicked. Laugh my ass off." And then I misclicked again. That's so annoying. I was watching on a massive monitor as well. Julie says, "Stop blaming me." Well, you're the least car person I can think that's on here. But you're the only person that's not mistyping or misclicking. So Cole misclicked and put Corsa. The Joe misclicked and put Monvana. How the hell do you pronounce that? Monarvo. That's not even a word, Vauxhall. Have a word with yourself. Adam says, third place by a lucky guess. Simone says Mitsubishi was a guess, but it was a good guess. So there you go. Ben says, elementary, my dear Mr. Lloyd. Joe says he had to leave the game as his dog needed a wee. And then Simone says, no, about something. Camargue. Is that how it's Camargue? Okay. Carl says he's lost it after his accidental Corsa answer. Ali was reading. What's the pin again? It's on the bottom of the screen, Ben. Joe's going to play the next one. Adam says he's playing the quiz on a voice call, watching and researching camera lenses. Oh, Adam, you shouldn't be multitasking that much. Ah, that's weird. That Rolls Royce is named after a region in the south of France. I thought it was named after margarine, car margarine. Right then, back to all the tasks. Oh my God, where's me screen that I'm sharing? Here we go. So, moving on to question number 11, innit? Which manufacturer makes the Leaf electric car? Come on, everybody. Is indeed. Well, I don't know why I'm confirming because it says there. I'm going to press this. See what that does. Yeah. Right then. So it was, yes, a Nissan Leaf, isn't it? In it. So, Simone's first. Adam's moved up to second. Tina's moved up to third, which means Barry's down in fourth and Ben's fifth. Oh, look at the sad faces when they're not doing very well. Question 12. Which car make is the only British-owned maker still in Britain? I think I know this one. Yeah, that's what I just said. I can't remember who owns Rolls-Royce. What the answer is, Morgan. Simone's good at this. She's streaking away. Simone first, Tina second, Barry third, Adam fourth, and Rover Joe moves up to fifth. Everybody's doing quite well again. So we're 12 questions in, which means a possible maximum of 12,000 points, and Simone's on 10,000. So that's how quick and correct Simone's answering. If I was manufacturing a Honda in England, which town would I be in? Swindon, that is correct. At the British Motor Museum, they've got the last Civic Type R that was made in Swindon. and it's got everybody that worked on its name written on it, which is a terrible waste of a Type R, but it's kind of cool that they've got it. They've also got like I'm sure it was of the Swindon plant, like a map of the Swindon site. I'm sure that's what it were. It's on one of my videos. You'll have to watch it and find out. Oh, look at this. So, again, Simone's still first, Barry second, Adam's third, Matt's moved up to fourth, Tina's fifth. We are moving on to question 14. Which car is a model from Citroën? You're right, Dick. This quiz is 5 years long. Bilingo, everybody got it right. We've got 8 people as well. 8 answers there. Don't think there's a Tango. Twingo's a Renault, and the Bongo's a Mazda, isn't it? Oh, no changes there. Let's have a look at the comments. Barry says, I don't know anything about electric cars. I'm not surprised. You don't need to know anything about them. Julie got one wrong. I don't know which one it was, though. Screen's blurry at my end. Can't see fudge. Never mind a pin. The guy from Barry says VW Audi. Adam picked Rolls. Over Joe misspelled it again. Ooh la la. Matt says, trick question. What time does the brothel open? Get it, trick. That's very well done. Simone confirms that her car knowledge comes from watching Top Gear a lot. If it works, it works. Moving on to question 15. Which car has this rear light cluster? I genuinely didn't know that was one of the questions on this quiz. What a group of people to genuinely have that question. And I want to know who thought it was an Alfa Romeo 146. Come on. Who put Alfa Romeo 146? Own up. Own up to the group. Whoever put Alfa Romeo 146, we need to then have a group discussion to see if we should get rid of that person. You might be right there, Ben. Come on. Tina put Alpha. Tina, out. No, you're all right. You can stay. So we've got Simone winning still. We've got Barry second, Adam third, Matt fourth, Rover Joe moves back into fifth. And we're on to question 16. Which is the correct spelling of this famous luxury sports car maker? Oh, this is just a question about sexual violence. Is that right? That doesn't look right to me. None of them look right in that font. Oh, Alice says that Tina misclicked with her over 25 question. We'll let you off. But yeah, that doesn't look that just don't look like it. I mean, it definitely don't look like that, and it definitely don't look like that. But I thought it was this one. It's just a H that's different. Oh well. Yeah, it don't look right, does it? None of that looks right. But anyway, there we go. That's what happens. Question 17. Which vehicle is currently the fastest road legal? Koenigsegg. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Gira RS. I'm sure. Did anybody watch Mustard's? I'm going off on a tangent. Did anybody watch Mustard's part 1 of the Passion for Power car show that it was at? And if you did, I'm sure there were a Gumpert there. But he didn't mention it. I wanted him. It were in the background on a couple of shots. I can't remember what car it were he were videoing. But I wanted him to go and have a look at the Gumpert. I'm sure it were a Gumpert. Matt says, if I put the quiz on my phone, it'll take an hour to read each question. I'm just waiting for people to confirm that there was a Gumpert. Gumpert is ugly, but that's the beauty of it, Simone. That is the beauty of it. Not only has it got a ridiculously awesome name, but it's not the prettiest looking car, but that's what I like about it. Maybe it weren't a Gumpert then, because the idea I've got in my head don't look like a Lego brick. I'll have to rewatch it again and find out. I mean, Henrietta's not the most attractive car in the world, but I thought, I like her. Oh, there's no love for the Gumpert. No Gumpert love in this stream. Oh, that's a shame. When we were talking about what car we'd buy if we won the lottery, and Joe, if you're still here, Joe said a Volvo, which I was very surprised at. I think a Gumpert would be the car that I bought. I mean, like I've always said, it would be a Morganero 8 because they are fug ugly. But yeah, they're kind of cool. Right, moving on to question number 18. That is one after 17, but one before 19. And it's wow. Now that is a surprise. Did anybody else think it'd be the Mini? Because surely they've made more Minis than any of them. But that I suppose it depends where they're getting most scrapped from. Anyway, that is a surprise. Vauxhall Corsa. Let's have a look at the scores. Simone's still winning. We've got Adams screamed up to second. Matt's third. Barry's fourth. Rover Joe's fifth. Question 19. 2 from the end. Which car maker also makes motorcycles? Yep, it is BMW. Everyone that answered on there got it, and 2 people that answered on there got it. There's also a Suzuki as well, so it should say which of these car manufacturers. But yeah, I'd hope to God that Merc never make a motorbike. That'd be awful. So Simone's still winning. Adam's second. Barry's third. Matt's fourth. Carl's moved up to fifth. Now, we're on his last question. Maximum points, I think, are 1,000 still, because I've not seen any double pointer questions yet. So it means I'm pretty sure Simone's definite win if she didn't get it right. Yeah, anybody that's sort of from second to fourth can make second, and Carl can't make any higher than fifth. So tension's high. Moving on to the final question. Which manufacturer is credited with building the first internal combustion engine car? Go. Mercedes-Benz. There we go. They've been going for so long. And we got on the comments. Everything Cars, which is Jaden, says he used to play this at school. And Dick Dastardly says, and Honda. Yes, that's true. I don't know why I forgot that. I've got a Honda bike and a Honda car. Matt says, I was too busy making silly jokes, nearly missed the question again. Ben, Year of the Streetwise 2024. A street is for life, not just for 24. That's a good sticker idea, that. Matt, write that one down. And then everything, Jaden and Ivor Howard both said Mercedes on the chat. So let's have a look at the final scores. In third place, we have Harry. Adam is second. That was fourth. Paul was fifth. There we go. Right there. Let's stop sharing that, Simon. Stop sharing it. There we go. Mute that for me. Blooming neck. Right, lad. So how was everybody finding that one then? That one, I thought that one was better than the first one that we did. It was a bit more varied, weren't it? Although the looking at pictures ones are quite cool. Let's see what we've got under general knowledge. In fact, we'll put general knowledge UK just in case. Because I'm assuming a lot of these are going to be American quizzes. Oh, 30 questions, that's a lot, isn't it? Oh, God, there's one that's 75. Oh. General knowledge quiz UK, 20 questions. We'll go for that one. This looks more like our sort of rubbish. Let's have a quick look at the chat before we start that going. Remember, we can only have up to 11 players, so when I share the screen with the pin number and everything, it's the first 11 people to put the name in. Something not rude. Blooming heck, right, where have we got? Dick Dastardly. I thought they threw to Bully's prize round. That'd be quite cool if you had some sort of virtual dartboard. In one, a Breville sandwich toaster. In two, entertain your guests with this Satio ghetto blaster. In three, the wife will never need to use a broom again. It's a vacuum cleaner from Panasonic. That kind of thing. Even the remakes of Bullseye were quite good with Dave Spikey and the terrible prizes from some online shop. That was good. Ben was last, near mind. Dick says, what's up with my A key today? It's gone AWOL. Simone says she keeps forgetting. She keeps forgetting to put a Year of the Streetwise 24 sticker in Coney. Why do I keep saying Coney? In Coney. Ali confirmed that was fun. Thank you, Ali. We'll do a general knowledge one next. Adam says, generally, I have no knowledge. Same. Ivor Howard, how do I get the app for the quiz? Right, so I'll share the page that's got the URL, and it'll show you what you should see. And then let me know in the comments either once you've got to that page, and then I'll share the page that's got the pin number on it. Basically, you just need to put the pin number in and click start. So which one is it? Is it that one? There you go. So that's the URL. So it's basically Kahoot.it. And then let me know when you're there in the comments, and I'll share the screen that's got the actual pin number on, and you just put the pin number in and click enter, and then pick a username like Barney the Muffin. Should we have a different one of these? Yeah, I'll have that one. Simone says, I need to eat dinner so someone else can win. I have, Jaden, I have been to Doncaster. My friend lives in Doncaster. Well, a couple of friends live in Doncaster. And obviously there's also J&S, the motorbike shop there. So I sometimes end up riding over there. I hate that massive roundabout though. I always end up going on wrong lane and then getting beeped at. Ali Max says Tina's phone kept going into sleep mode. That's not useful. And Adam says, fun fact, if you get a train from Leeds to Sheffield, it says not Doncaster, as if to warn you to stay away. Now, I once got on the train from Meadowhall, and I was supposed to be going to... Where were I going? Why were I getting on a train? I was supposed to be going from Meadowhall to Wombwell, I assume. But I ended up getting on the train. No. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking now. I got on the wrong train. That's the point of the story is I got on the wrong train. And then I had to sit at Barnsley. Yeah, I had to sit in Barnsley train station waiting for my dad to pick me up to take me where I needed to go. That's why I hate trains. I never know where they're going. If it turns up at the time that you're expecting it to turn up, you can't just assume it's the right train. And there's nobody for you to ask. Of course you can, Jaden. You can play. All you need to do is get to that page, and then in a second, yeah, you don't need the app. You can just go, oh, you've got it in that bit. It's right. So I'm going to share the next screen, everybody, and it's got the PIN number on it. He says, and then when you see that, you just pop it in here, click enter, and set your username. So many screens open. Present, share screen. Yes. It should be this one. I think it's this one. I hope this isn't the one that I had before. So there we go. So PIN number 20372. Adam says, I think it's great. Every trip by train is an adventure if you never look at the signs. Yeah, that's another thing. You don't know, you can't say for 100% that you're on the right train. And even if you are, you don't know bloody hell where you are unless you sat at the right side of the train and look through the window. Because they don't stop at every station, so it's not like you can just count the stations. Helpful Octopus 5. Dr. Sea Lion 57. Frank Drebin. Why do I know that name? I love sausage. Oh, these are amazing. How many people have we got in so far? 10. Oh, and Tina should be the last one. It shouldn't let anybody else join. Okay, I don't know why it just did that then, but there we go. So we should have everybody in there now. So I'll turn the volume up and then I'll start it. Oh, I'm going to change music. Oh, you can't change the music this bit. Right, are we ready? Well, even if you're not ready. Right, yeah, there you are. Let's go. Question 1. Which planet is nearest the sun? Go. It is indeed Mercury. That is the closest to the sun. Although, because of physics, it's not the hottest planet. I can't remember which one is the hottest planet. I mean, they're all pretty cool. So yeah, Mercury. 4 people got that. Let's have a look at the scores. So we've got Barry first, Frank Drebin second, Adam third. I love sausages fourth, and Dr. Sea Lion is last with 0. So we only got 5 people playing, or does that mean loads of people? Oh no, 4 people got it wrong, didn't they? Come on, Simon, get with the program. Question 2. Sheila says Venus is quite hot. Flawed. Which Got Talent judges recently released a number of children's books. David Williams. Yeah, you can see that this quiz must be a few years old, because I'm sure it was like 4 or 5 years ago that he did that. But yes, he did. He's a very funny man, isn't he, apparently? Oh, there's a bit of a change there. Frank Drebin's first. I Love Sausage is second. Barry's third. Joe's screamed up the leader charts to 4th. And Adam's 5th. There were some funny comments. Where did we go? Matt guessed that one. Julie says Venus is quite hot. Four. Adam says, I assume Earth is the hottest and coldest. Quite possibly. Or not. There's one planet, was it Venus or Saturn, where it rains metal snowflakes? How cool's that? Carl's Frank Drebin. I was not on the list yet. Jaden's not got one right yet. Near mind, there's still another 18 attempts that you can have a go at. So moving on to question 3, go. Oh, the M6. I thought it would be the M1. Random. Did anybody notice on that picture of that motorway that it got a hard shoulder? Who misses hard shoulders? I certainly do. So, yeah, 2 people got that right. Let's have a look how that affects the scores. Frank Drebin first. I Love Sausage second. Citywide's jumped up to 3rd. Card is 4th. And Joey's 5th. Moving on to question 4. It is indeed Bradley Walsh. I went to the cinema to see a live link when they did the premiere of Batman Forever, and Bradley Walsh was the person doing the presenting of the special guests on the red carpet and stuff. But it weren't going very well at all. Like the link ups were a bit dodgy and stuff, and there were one of them where he did his presenting bit and spoke to somebody, and then he went, "Yeah, let's go back to whoever it were that were doing the studio a bit, so whichever VT," and they didn't cut the sound off on time, so the picture changed, and then you just heard Bradley Walsh going, "Well, that were a fuck up, weren't it?" Oh, he's a funny man. He's a right mess. They did a time capsule. They buried a time capsule for that film and everything. Literally, in years' time, someone's going to be digging some foundations to some blocks of city dwellings or something and find that and go, what the hell's this load of rubbish? Let's have a look at the scores. Nothing changes. Everything's the same. Moving on to question 5. Well. Who put the spine? Because the spine's made up of lots of small bones, isn't it? And what was the other one? The skull. Yeah, until I thought about it logically, I thought the skull's got quite a large surface area, but the thigh bone is the biggest one. Oh, a bit of a movement. Frank Drebbin's first. I Love Sausage is second. Card is third. Adam's fourth. And Tina's moved up to fifth. I think we've had quite a lot of change there, haven't we? Let's have a look at the comments because I'm sure I just saw someone shout something on there. Matt says, I am neither confirming nor denying loving sausage. Julie said, weird. I don't know whether that's just a comment about me. Joe says, I hate smart motorways. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I mean, I don't know. I think what they need to do is they need to build another M1. That would be the best way of doing it. Like sort of split the traffic out twice as much. But if you remember, I don't ever recall there being that many trucks on motorways during the day as what there is now. I'm sure like companies used to use rail more than road, so there must be a reason why that changed. Nice beaver, says Simone. Well, thank you. Didn't know you could see it from there. Oh, yeah, Carl, that's why I know it from Naked Gun. Yeah, there you go. Matt says, what do you love first if you love sausage second? That'd be telling. Matt says, I'm about 5 seconds behind on each question now. I'm catching up with looking from screen to screen faster, although I'm going very dizzy. Jaden got one right, well done. And Mike's here. Let's all greet Mike with, hi, Mike, you tosser. Also, hi. And everybody already said hi, so there you go. Matt says, my thigh bone's ridiculous. Maybe your skull bone's bigger than your thigh bone, unless you've got multiple thigh bones. Adam says, I think if they had smart motorways with a dedicated hard shoulder, they'd be fine. Oh, Adam, you funny man. Ivor Howard, motorways don't think about classic cars breaking down. This is true. They don't think about anything breaking down. In fact, the thing about smart motorways is they would work if people followed the signs, and also the signs could be updated quick enough. So there's loads of times I've been driving down motorway. You get a sign at the top that says left-hand lane's closed. There's whatever. So you move over. But the amount of people that just go speeding down that inside lane as far as they can before they have to move over, that's what causes problems. It's people with a selfish mentality of I need to be in front of everybody else. I never do that. Honest, no, I really don't. I'm like that guy that you follow up motorway that if it speed says 50, I'm doing 50, not 56 or 57. I'm that one that infuriates everybody. That forces them mentally to have a breakdown and go speeding down inside lane. Where are we? Everybody's saying hello to Mike, which they should do. And Joe says the variable speed limits are random. 1 second 70, then 40, then 70, and then 50. Like, make your mind up. That is true. That is true. When I was coming home from the yard, it was, I assumed there was some sort of, they thought there were a queue or there were going to be a chance for a queue. So it went from 70 to 60 to 50 to 40. And then all of a sudden there was like two or three of them. You know the signs that tell you the speed limit that didn't have anything on it. So everybody just assumed that we were back up to normal national speed limit. And then the next one we saw, like 3 miles down the road, was still 40. So it were like 40 to 70 to 40 again. Crackers. I mean, I assume it should have said 40 in them middle ones, but there you go. Adam's completely correct, people. That's what causes problems. And Joe says, last night I was travelling at 50 and then 3 police cars were zooming past no other traffic and I was like, am I being stupid? Adam, doing 30 in variable 30 on a smart motorway with people blasting past at 80. That is true. That is true. What? 20 miles per hour? 20 miles? They can bring it down to 20 mile per hour on a motorway. Bloody Nora, that's crackers. Right, I finished reading ranty comments now. Let's move on to question. Under 6. What is the smallest breed of dog? You need to know about dogs for this one. Who knows about dogs? 8 people know about dogs. I'd have said, I'd have said pug, to be honest. Although chihuahuas are quite small, aren't they? They are quite small. I was going to say something funny, but I can't remember what it was, so I'm not going to bother. Thank God, says everybody. So we've got Frank Drebin first, Isle of Sausage second, Corn third, Tina fourth, and Citywide 007 is fifth. It looks like a police dog. That looks like a police pug with a police cap on. Well, I've just noticed that Frank Drebin's got pancakes on his head. What's that all about? I'm thinking of doing some Smashing Pistons caps, actually. True or false? What? PewDiePie is the subscribed YouTuber. Who the hell's that? I've never heard this guy. What did he do? We're going to find out. Oh, looks like a normal joke to me. It is false. I wish one thing I wish it had on Kahoot is that when it gives you the answer, it can give you a reasoning behind it, because that just says false, and we're like, well, who is? Obviously, it's not me with my 290 subscribers. Oh, bit of change there. Frank Drebin's first. Corn is second. I Love Sausage is third. Adam's fourth, and Tina is fifth. Looking sad with a monocle. Question 8. Oh, it's true. I'd have gone for false for that one. When they say visible, start again. When they say visible from space, what do they mean? Do they mean obviously the lowest part of the atmosphere that's classed as space? But do they mean with a naked eye? Do they mean from a satellite? They need to be more specific. Apparently, with the satellite images, the pixel area on them, at least it used to be, I think, was 8 meters by 8 meters. So if you drew a picture with 8 meter by 8 meter pixels, it'd be quite readable from the satellite. I think it was 8 by 8. Obviously, it might be a lot. Might be a lot less now. Let's have a look at Ascon touch scores. It's done naff all to the scores. Moving on to question 9. Sydney is the capital Sydney. Sydney is the capital Sydney of Australia. I'll leave it at that. Apparently it's false. Is it? I was going to say, is it Victoria or something? Is that the capital city of Australia? But it's not going to tell us, so I don't know why I'm guessing. So, updates on the scores, still exactly the same. Moving on to question 10, and then I'll have a bit of a chat break. The largest river in the world. The Amazon, the Yangtze, Congo, it is the Nile. I mean, it's weird that it doesn't say the River Nile there, doesn't it? I'm sure, is that not his full name? Or is it just called the Nile? Weird. But yeah, it's the Nile. Again, that doesn't change any of the leaderboard on there. So yeah, that was question 10 over. Let's have a look at some of the chat. What have I missed? Oh, Simone's going, is she? Hope you have a nice sleep, Simone. Have a nice evening. And then everybody says good night to Simone, which they should do because she's a lovely person and she God, Simon, come on. Deserves to be wished a pleasant evening. Julie says they're small but loud. I assume she's on about chihuahuas and not Simone. And Joe says they fit in handbags. They're that small. That could be either Simone or a chihuahua. And then Matt says, what's this 20 fucking questions? It is. That is literally what it is. Joe says, I ain't got a clue who he was. Yeah, I don't know either. Like, surely you can see the wall. Or can't see the wall. Yeah, well, you must be able to. There must be something. I thought you couldn't, but maybe I'm thinking of Adrian's wall. But I'm sure I read you can't see the Great Wall of China from space. But anyway, what do I know? I didn't create this Kahoot quiz. Ben says, would you look at the bricks on that? Well, oh, look at that mortar. Julie says Melbourne, isn't it? For the capital of Australia. It could be. I don't know. It's A. I don't know what Adam was referring to. Oh, for the cap. Oh, Adam. You're taking over Matt's terrible joke thingies. And then Matt gives us a proper answer. It's like Adam and Matt have switched places. Canberra. Ivy says 8th. Carl says, I like being frank and don't call me Shirley. Ali said, it just started pouring with rain here. Well, keep it up there, Ali. We don't want it. I'm fed up of seeing it. Every time, well, actually, that I'm completely lying. It were quite nice. Most of it. On my way to the yard yesterday, it did the typical, because I went to the motorway way rather than the through Home Firth and over Marston Moor way. I went on the motorway and all the way up the M1 to the M62 it was fine. And then as I got about halfway across the M62, where you start like going to the highest point, it was really dark and it was quite misty. And you got that kind of rain that's really fine but wets your windscreen through. And then it just peed it down. So yeah, we're a bit crappy over at Pennines. Alan Mike, the Great British Summer, says Mike. Absolutely shy. No global warming here. Adam says maybe the real puns are the friends we made along the way. Oh dear. Oh, Ali Mac's on holiday. He doesn't want it to rain. Well, maybe it's raining because you're on holiday. Have you ever thought of that, young man? Ben says, let's hope Simone's neighbour doesn't disturb the wall. I was going to say something weird then. I mean, is there any other activity that can be being done that generates that sort of buzzing noise that possibly isn't what someone thinks it is? The only thing I can think is sort of I don't even. Let's leave that conversation. Adam says it's dry in Portsmouth. Matt says I'd be the supervillain if I had Adam's intelligence. Ben says Adam. Clap, 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 clap. And then Ali Mike says it's raining at home too. Oh, so where are you, Ali? If you're you're on holiday. I assumed you just meant on holiday from work or whatever. So, well, I hope you're nowhere near us on holiday then. And that's the bottom of the comments. So let's move on to question 11. We'll fly through these last 10. We'll find out who the winner is, and then we'll sign off. It's me going for bloody ages. So let's, without further ado, click this button. What is the busiest airport in Britain? And I guess that, yeah, Heathrow. What else did we have? Gatwick, yeah. Manchester and Luton. Heathrow. Let's have a look what it does to the scores. Corn is first. Frank Drebrin second. I Love Sausage third. Adam's fourth. And Tina is fifth. There we go. Question 12. Click. What type of fish is Nemo in Finding Nemo? I think annoying. He's indeed a clownfish. We had quite a spread of answers there. Maybe not everybody's seen Finding Nemo. Actually, it's a bit of a specific question, and I wouldn't have thought it's either A, general knowledge, or B, UK general knowledge, to be honest, but there we go. And that's done. Oh yeah, Frank's gone first. Khan's gone down to second. That's good-ish, if you're Frank. So have a look at the comments. It's about 100. I'm about 100 miles northwest. Okay, that's far enough away. Matt has quoted a movie. Now, who knows what movie quoters mattered? It's been one of them days. Who knows what movie Matt has quoted by saying it can't rain all the time? I mean, you don't get any points for guessing it, but that is a cool movie. We need to do as a live stream one day, possibly, is get to someone's house and watch a movie and just live stream us watching the movie. I'm sure someone would be able to, we could do like a watch along and type comments about it. It'd have to be a movie that everybody has or that's available on a streaming or like the BBC iPlayer or something. I'm sure even Boaty can get on iPlayer. Or ITV Hub. You don't need a TV license for that one, do you? We'll have to look into this. Matt, write it down on the ideas board. Matt said, flukes that one. What's in Nemo? I mean, Nemo's a little clownfish. Because he's only got a little fin on one side and he's lost his mum when he were a baby. Ben says, I am brew addict. I am brew. I've not had that for ages. Ali Max says I can't walk home. Good. Come to Cornwall, Joe says it's massive. Convoy the Beast. Right. So moving on to question 13. And the film was The Crow, by the way. Stadium of Light. Sunderland, I didn't know that. But that is unsurprising, since I know naff all about football. Although I did know it wasn't you, Sheffield United. Let's see what that does to the scores. It does nothing. It does nothing to the scores. Adam says, I hear Cornwall is in fact not massive. And Matt has noted that down. Good lad. Question 14. What is the biggest animal in the world? Is it a blue whale, black or a giraffe? In fact, a blue whale. Is a colossal squid an actual one, or have someone made that up? I've heard of giant squid, but I've never heard of a colossal squid. Oh, Carn's in front, Frank Drebin second, I Love Sausage third, Adam's fourth, and Jaden is fifth. Is that a pug with a... Oh, what's that hat called? It's the Indiana Jones hat, isn't it? Is it a fedora? A pug with a fedora. Ali hit the wrong button. The Googles, they do nothing. You said it's blue whale, that's right. Don't call yourself a whale, Joe. If so, you'll have people harpooning you anytime you swim near Japan. Where's the capital of Belgium, if you ever swim near Japan? Where's the capital of Belgium? Belgrade, Brussels, Red. It is indeed Brussels. Nobody put Belgrade. 4 people got it right. Well done. Oh, and it has changed. Are you going to make all that noise, Jack? Thank you. So Corn is first. I Love Sausage second. Frank Drebin third. Adam's fourth. Tina's fifth. 5 questions left. Question 16. In which English county would you find Stoke? Well, I don't know this. I'm going to guess. I guessed that one. And seems 7 people knew it and 1 person didn't. But again, it does nothing to the scores. What we got in the comments? Stetson. Yes, that's it. Yeah, it's like the cowboy hat, not the fedora, because that's less. I'm just going to say the rim's less shaped, isn't it? Julie just Googled colossal squid, and now I'm scared. I think you'll find that the water-based creatures, and since we don't live in the water, we should be all right. I won't worry about it. Unless you want to get one of them spider catchers, but for colossal squids, just in case. Question 17. How many legs does a lobster have? 8. Nah, I thought it was 6. And then I was also confused that there were 2 answers that were given an odd number. And I thought, oh, is this one of them weird things? Jack. Weird. Yeah, so one person got that right. So let's have a look what that does to the scores. It does nothing because it was corn. They got it right. Question 18. Nearly at the end. Who was the British Prime Minister before Boris Johnson? This is easy. And I would have got it wrong because I would have said David Cameron, but I completely forgot that Theresa May were in between those. Blooming Nora. Let's have a look what it does to the scores. So we've got Khan first, Frank Drabin second, Olive Sausage third, Adam's fourth, and Tina is fifth. We are 2 questions from the end. These are all pretty close. Adam could still win. I think the best Tina's got, she can't win. I think that you're at the highest you can get there. So Tina's a guarantee, well, not a guarantee 5th, but can't get any higher than 5th. But all these could swap places. Moving on to question 19. Who is this? It's me. Oh, who's that? Who is that? It's a football list. I don't know football lists, but apparently it's this person. And that has not changed the scores at all. So, Adam, you can't get first from where you are there. Olive Sausage, you can't get first from where you are there. So it's between first and second on who's going to win this one. So we're moving on to the final question. Is everybody ready? Let's have a look at the chat to just prolong the suspense. Matt wasn't paying attention again. Even Google says 10. What's Google telling us? Oh, so Joe says lobsters have 10 legs. And then he says Google says 10. Are they counting the claws as legs, though? Is it saying like lobsters have 10 limbs? Because that might be different. Adam said you can literally see the legs on the picture, and I got it wrong. I was thinking, is there some legs hidden on that picture? Wood and Metal Garage says to Ali Mac, I ate squid and now SpongeBob is after me. I think SpongeBob would be quite happy if you'd ate Squidward. Matt wasn't paying attention, but he fluked it. Adam says technically all of them. I'm not sure what that means. Hot day today. I died like 3 times already. Well, that's convenient that you come back in alive. Hi, Jack. Thank you. What are you doing here? Do you want to introduce this next question? Yeah, come here then. I don't think everybody wants to see your arse on camera. It's not that kind of stream, Jack. It's not that kind of stream. No, come on then. If you're gonna sit down, what else have we got in the chat? Matt says spit roast was it, David. Teresa and Boris. Now we know the pig's mouth that Cameron put his sausage in. There's a lot to unpack on that comment. Ben said, I keep getting logged out. I'm now identifying as Boaty's foot. And Carl's up for the battle with Khan. Matt confirms the leg of the tiger kit as a bumhole. Obviously it does. That's where its bricks come out. And in this kind of race, there's no silver medal for finishing second. Silver medal for finishing second. Right, we're going into the final question. Is everybody ready? Get limbered up. Are you ready? Click. Question 20. Who is this? Oh, it's a picture one as well. Oh, I know who that is. It's Taylor Swift, and it appears everybody knew that was Taylor Swift. Let's have a look at the scores. Jack, you're not looking at the scores. Look at the scores up there. Are you ready, Jack? Look at the scores. Who's going to win? There we go. Alice Sausage in third. Thanksgiving came second. And yeah, so that's really scary. Once it's open, all right. Well done, everybody that played. It was very good. I'm very happy that it managed to work fine. Let me stop sharing that screen. There we go. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed that, and it was definitely something interesting to see if I don't get going into sleep mode. Well, that doesn't help, does it? Let's have a look at the bottom of the comments. Oh, my comments stopped at 9:35, so about 10 minutes behind the comments on there. Luckily, they're not that far behind. So yeah, congratulations on the card. Go on, Jack, you go down there. And yeah, what did everybody think to that? Is that something they'd like to see every week? I kind of thought about doing, what day we're on today? Wednesday. Maybe doing one every Wednesday, just a random quiz. Maybe not for 2 hours, maybe just like an hour. So like a 20, 30 question one and a bit of chatting, something like that, just to break it up a bit, give people something a bit different to do. Obviously, there's going to still be the head gasket heroes quiz, and that'll be whatever format Colin decides for that one. We might adopt that same sort of Kahoot thing if we find it's. I mean, it certainly works from a host point of view. Whether it works from your point of view, that's the main thing, and whether it works as a somebody watching it not playing point of view, that's another thing. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Let's have a look on here what the comments are, because these ones aren't telling me nothing. Blooming stupid comments. Yeah, it's literally stopped at 9:35. Where are we going? Yeah, Adam says, yeah, that was a good laugh. Joe says, this has been brilliant. Thanks, Simon. You should do this more. I will do. Thanks, Joe, for the feedback on there. Ali Mack enjoyed it. Matt said that was also all right. Jaden says, I hardly got any of them right. Well, the thing is, to be honest, it's easy for me because I'm doing the host. I don't have to get the answers. But I'll try and change the subjects. And if we have, I can make my own quizzes up as well. So I can do it on, well, I can do it on pretty much anything. But yeah, it's more about the taking part than the winning on there. And the more we get used to him, yeah, the more we might be able to. What are you doing, Jack? The more we might be able to find popular topics. And obviously, if anybody wants to suggest a topic, put a comment on one of the Smashing Pistons Facebook posts, or just start your own post, that's the word, that says like possible topics, put a suggestion, other people can put them underneath and stuff. Rob said, Colin, good timing, I just appeared. Well, what we've done, Colin, you have to watch it back and see what you think it went like from a viewer's point of view. But everybody that participated seemed to enjoy it. The only issue we have with using Kahoot for quizzes is you can only have 11 people max. So if we've got more than 11 people that want to join in the quiz, we have to do smaller quizzes, and then hopefully people swap around each time on there. I think you can pay and have more people playing, but we'll have to look into it if we want to do the other quizzes, the head gasket heroes ones like this. But it's just an idea. I thought I'd try it just to see what happens. Where did I get up to? Ali Max says, I enjoyed it. I think it's fun. That's cool. Tina said it was fun. Good. I'm glad people are enjoying it on there. Ben says, yes, indeed, a Boaty's foot shall exact its victory. Prepare thine socks, competitors. Matt says, very enjoyable, Simon. Thank you, Matt. Topics weren't popular. That's why they've stopped making. Oh, topics. I love topics. Oh, bring back topics. Adam, I'll have to make a Rover-inspired Kahoot quiz. Then when I do, I'll come dead last. Yeah, that's another cool thing. If anybody makes a Kahoot quiz, feel free to ping me what it's called, and I'll find it and I'll add it to the favourites, and then we can play through them. So it can become like a community sort of thing. If one of the community wants to come up with a quiz, and I'll get people playing it on the stream. So if I do it on Mondays, that probably makes more sense, because if the Head Gasket Heroes thing is generally towards the end of the week, then it makes Monday quiz and then the Thursday quiz. Ali says, what about mechanics tools? That can be a fun one. That is a good one. I've been trying to do stuff like that on my videos because I've got a few weird tools that at first glance you don't know what they're for. But I've lost them. I put them to one side to do videos on, and I've lost them. So yeah, that's a good one, Ali. I like that one. Carl enjoyed it. Matt says, topics may still be available. I based that daft joke on information found on Wikipedia. And Tina said it was fun. It passed the night away. Good. Now then, Ben's come up with a joke, so we'll indulge him. What's small, brown, and shot through with nuts? And now we wait. Jackie's currently sat on the top of my guitar amp licking himself. Why are you sat there, Jack? It's the weirdest place in this whole room for you to... There's a sofa bed there. There's your own scratchy post that's got 2 bed bits on it. That's the most uncomfortable amp to sit on. You weirdo. A Cadbury Star. I thought it were a joke. Star bars are nice. I do like a Star bar. Matt says, I've never seen a mechanic's tool, but I've noticed they like to expose their bum cracks. Well done. You're obviously going to the right garages if you have not seen a mechanic's tool. And with that, at 6 minutes to the hour of 10, I shall bid you all a fun farewell. And I hope you all have a very pleasant rest of the week. And no doubt, well, if I'm still awake by the time it gets to Boaty's live tonight, I shall see you there. There's a small chance that I won't be still awake at that point, and I'll not see you there. So take care, everybody. Have a good time. I'll play you out with an advert and then an outro. So, ta-ra!
Asda, everyday tissues. For when you need a tissue, every day.